And we are here to protest unjustment. I'm bringing you greetings from people from all over the world. That's what I've been doing for the past 5 years. It's traveling the world, talking to people like us. And even if you see, and many of you are talking about it, that we are few here today, don't think like that. There are millions and millions and millions of people around the globe, small groups like us here today. We are all protesting, and it is working, believe me. That's why we are here. We are here as activists to support citizen power. That's why we are here. We are dealing with people who abuse the power they were given by the people to protect our society, not to damage it and rob it. Many people who are in power have lost the ability and will to understand social solidarity. They have lost the ability to suppress their own ego to achieve social equity and environmental justice. They are power people who have stayed in power for far too long, and they are misusing the power they were given. The price for their ego is us, the people. And to that we say simply, no, thank you. We must keep our dream of a better society for everyone alive by talking about it and acting upon it. The day we lose our dreams is the day when we stop caring for each other and our society dies and civilization along with it. I know that dreams don't feed us, but they lead us. Never forget that. Wishful thinking does get us started. Facts and reasons will help us with the rest. We do not mean to destroy or hurt other humans to achieve the goals of our dreams. But we will fight dangerous and bad ideas with fair reasons. In the winter of 2008 and 2009, we managed to achieve what many people thought to be impossible. To have the government to resign and obey the demands of the people.
Yes! Yes!
We managed to do this because we had reasons and proofs to show that the politicians and bankers had failed their duties. And we, the people, despite our daily differences, managed to unite and work together peacefully and systematically. Every Saturday at 3 o'clock for 5 months, we met up in the front of our Parliament House with those reasons, and we had meetings with our ministers until the government obeyed us and resigned. Then we backed off and gave them some space to work. We must keep in mind that it takes time to change society. We succeeded in Iceland because we could prove that the people in power had cheated in their jobs and caused one of the biggest financial crashes one nation has gone through in the history of man. We have a long way to go in Iceland but so have you, so have the whole world has it. But we succeeded in Iceland because we never gave up, and we haven't given up. It's not about destroying enemies, it's about making a better society for us all and standing together, and that makes us strong. And we want the people, responsible people for this situation we are in, we want them to be dragged to court. Only by making demands on the new government in 2009, and only by action of citizens, we got a special investigator to investigate the financial crimes. We got a person from France called Eva Joly. She's a famous investigator. She's running for parliament there now, but we invited her to Iceland, and we presented her to the government, and the government accepted to give money to her ideas and established a special investigator in financial fraud. We have seen politicians, former prime minister, being brought to court. And we have seen many bankers and responsible people being brought to court. Some of them have been sent to jail.
Good. Yes, good.
And we want to see more of it. A society that does not include each and every one of its citizens is a dangerous and a destructive society. We must keep in mind that all this work will only be done in stages, so we must take step by step. We must talk together and find time to make claims we can stand by. Let's get the politicians to work for us, not for the bankers. The majority of people have generally lost all confidence in the authorities. In recent years, the public sector has constantly been a place of lies, deception, and violence against people. And this has to stop. At the end of the World War, Second World War, people said, this can never happen again. Activists. What are you doing? It's fine. It works.
It's good, it's good.
People questioned the world we live in, and in general, people agreed to aim for a new and a better world, a better life for everyone. But what happened? Why are people around the world now, just 60 years later, or 68 years later, protesting? What went wrong? We must ask ourselves this question and be honest about it. And like I said, you're not alone in this. I bring you greetings from people in Iceland, Sweden, Spain, Mexico, Greece, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Italy, Denmark, Canada, New Zealand, Chile, Venezuela, United States of America, Norway, Finland, all over the world. What the internet is doing for us today is we are uniting, and we are talking many times per day. So my friends here, I'm honored to be with you. I'm going to be with you all day, and when I leave on Sunday, I will keep in touch, and let's keep the fight on.
Yes.
Thank you.
Marcus Howard, test 1, 2, 3.